What is the most powerful trait we have? You need power, speed. Let your imagination do the rest.
Undisputed, the Mexican Monster Pack out now.
Boxing King Media managed to grab Conor Benn hours away from Usyk Dubois. But before we talk about that, Conor, I want to talk about your car. Saw pictures of your car yesterday. What on earth is going on with that colour? What even is that colour?
It's Tiffany green, blue, Tiffany blue. Tiffany blue, yeah. It's just something different. It's the summer colour.
Okay.
Well, it's my car, I think Miami.
Is that where you've gone for that colour? The summer vibe?
I like the colour. Summer vibes. It's definitely a summer vibe.
So I'm guessing it's going to be Phantom Black in the winter then?
Probably going to be satin black, yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. So the obvious thing I want to speak to you about, Conor, I think you did some interviews with Sky Sports yesterday. I want to ask you about this situation with Chris. Saw Turkey put a tweet out saying that he's not getting involved anymore. I did contact Napa after I interviewed him to see if I could get a reaction to what Turkey said, and he said they're still working on the fight getting made. They were his words. So where is it where you stand with it?
The thing is when you mess around and you have lack of communication and a team that don't have good communication, this is what happens. You know, from my part, it was always locked in for September the 20th. It was announced straight after the fight, and we was, ready to start camping and aim for that date for us to then find out. You remember, there's been loads of negotiations happening up to the announcement. We're probably talking 7-8 weeks worth, 2 months worth of negotiations in terms of venues, in terms of all the negotiations were handled, but in terms of venues, dates, and everything was agreed for September 20th at a certain venue. So, for them to then come out after the announcement and say, oh, well, we're not ready then, it just baffles me. That made no sense. See, me and my team, we have everything under control. There's 100% communication. Everybody knows their role. Everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing, and I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. We're not, it's like a dysfunctional family they got going on.
Okay, but for regards to what he told me, he's saying that there's still negotiations going on behind the scenes. Are you aware of anything like that?
Yeah, listen, I'm hearing it's potentially November. Okay. If Turk Al-Sheikh wants to fight, ultimately the fight will happen, because there's no promoter in the country willing to deal with EUBANK and his team. So if anyone can make the fight happen, if the public want the fight, no doubt Turkey can make that happen. But it's only him that can make this fight happen. For me, if it isn't EUBANK, I'm going to drop back down to 147 and capture the world titles, no doubt. There's plenty of names. You've got Ryan Garcia, you've got Haney, you've got Shakur Stevenson, you've got Rolly Romero, you've got Barrios Pacquiao. It's like...
You know what I like about you? You love all the smoke, but your critics will be sat there going, he keeps name dropping all these guys, but we're not seeing him in there with them. But it's not you, is it?
There's nothing to
do
with
the business side of it.
There's nothing to do with me. Some of them are contracted to other promoters. Yeah. Some of them just don't fancy the fight. Some of them would rather fight somebody else. Maybe it don't make no business sense for them. There's so many different factors to it. I mean, what more do you want me to do? There's nothing more I can do. But I am down to fight any of them.
Okay, fair play. Give us a call on tonight, Dubois, Usyk.
You can't back against Usyk. If I was a betting man, it would be Usyk. My heart says Dubois. I'd really love to see Dubois get the W. And I think he can. If he, targets the body early on and tries to break him down.
How did you find the event earlier on with Gold Star? I saw you with Hamza Shiraz, and a lot of fighters, a lot of fans are basically always saying, once Fury goes, once AJ goes, we ain't got enough superstars. So it's great to see yourself, obviously Hamza from last week. We've got loads of young fighters coming through that are going to be headlining shows. And
I think in today's age, people need to understand they can be themselves. And it's okay to be disliked. It's okay to be hated. It's okay to be loved. I think people are treading too carefully in terms of the social media now. People don't want to be themselves, so people can't really get behind you. Be who you are. Say what you want to say. Do what you want to do. Some people will love you, some people will hate you. But people invest in character more than ability. So it's like...
That's actually a really good thing.
Is the generation now coming to an end where everyone's got to be too perfect? don't want to say nothing, don't want to be controversial, don't want to say he's shit, he lost the fight, or say this or say that, or just be who you are, say what you want to say. Imagine being in a world where you can't be yourself. Imagine living in a world where you can't be you.
I think you summed it up there. People are more fixated with the person rather than the ability now.
Yeah, because people invest more in character and who you are, and selling the fight and just being who you are. You get people that get behind you and love you
Or hate you.
over ability, or hate you. But does it matter?
Does it?
Any of my haters, I couldn't tell you their names.
'Cause you've never met him in
Because
person.
I've never met them.
Do
So
you remember what I told you 18 months ago?
So, and then if there's people that do hate me
Yeah.
in media, well then I'll go, would I rather be you or me? I'd rather be me every day of the week.
I think anybody would rather drive a Tiffany blue Rolls Royce than sat behind a phone.
Yeah, well exactly. So it's like, could I blame you for hating me? There's a reason you hate me. I don't have no qualms or real feeling towards anybody. Like there's not a single person in my life or in the world that I know that I would feel any type of way towards.
Fair play. Last thing I want to ask you about is, so you speak to Ricky Hatton earlier. Would you make a Campbell Hatton retiring? Obviously, when he came in the boxing scene, they were comparing him to your journey. Obviously, it's not going to plan.
Yeah, boxing's a hard game, and credit to Campbell for giving it the best go he had, for doing the best he can to do the hardest sport in the world when he really didn't need to. To face the criticism online, to face the abuse of him just trying to be the best fighter he can. Because every child tries to fulfill their dad's footsteps, or tries to follow the family legacy, or tries to. It's natural because our dads are our idol. My dad's my hero, and you want to do the best you can. You want to be like them. So who's to say anything otherwise? Well done for trying. I take my hat off to him for doing the hardest sport in the world.
100%, I agree. Conor, Ben, appreciate that, and enjoy the fight night.
Thank you.
The most powerful trait we have. You need power, speed. Let your imagination do the rest.
Undisputed, the Mexican Monster Pack out now.